Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Brittany and I'm on a mission to hit 5,000 subscribers, so make sure you click that button below. I would appreciate it. So at this point, we've actually announced that we are moving. So it's been about 2 weeks since we made that decision to officially contact a realtor, get our realtor photos. I'll go ahead and pop them up here. They did a phenomenal job. I'm really happy with the outcome. But the house no longer looks like that anymore. Like the day that they came and took those pictures, I'm not lying if I would say that I turned this house upside down and started going through everything that I was keeping, getting rid of, selling, whatever the situation might be. The house is in my opinion, a disarray. Some people might say it's not that bad, but for me, it's bad. We've already had one yard sale. It was beyond successful. I was not expecting that. We are located in a subdivision. I really didn't think we were gonna do that good, to be honest with you. But power of social media, and people found me. So I was really excited about that. It was so good to the point where basically we said, let's have another one. So we're having a second one kind of like back to back. And then from there, we're going to have our official open house, and then we're gonna see what happens. After the open house, as long as everything is successful, sorry if you're seeing double, it's just the lighting in the house. As long as the open house is successful, at that point, game on, and more of the larger furniture at that point is gonna be sold, because we didn't want people to come in. Well, one, let's just be real. If the house doesn't sell, we're staying, which I don't really even think that's going to be an issue, just because of the work that we put into the house. The house is literally move-in ready. It's absolutely beautiful. We did a phenomenal job on it. And this stroking is bothering me. Maybe that will help. And then, like I mentioned, I don't see there being an issue at all with us selling it. So obviously once the open house is done, and there's a contract on hand, the bigger pieces will be getting sold at that point. And yeah, I told Kyle, I'm like, if we have to sleep on the floor, we're not legitimately sleeping on the floor, we are keeping our mattress. I was like, if we have to sleep on the floor with our mattress just to make sure that everything gets sold, then that is fine. That's what it is. Because I always get worried with larger pieces that either people are going to try to lowball you. It does take a little bit longer. So yeah, it's just something that I would rather list up as soon as possible rather than procrastinate. But at least with the yard sale, I'm doing a lot of kitchen stuff. I'm doing a lot of decoration stuff. So that was kind of my last batch. And then this batch, kind of similar, I'm not gonna lie. Again, a lot of clothes as well. As you guys know, I was big into crafting. I had a lot of blank t-shirts, and I can't keep them all. Unfortunately, I just can't keep them. And I actually had my sister go through the shirts. Of course, they're all blank, brand new, tag still on, things like that. So she at least took just, I think 3. She didn't even take a lot. She didn't even put a dent in it. So I basically ended up going through the shirts, and I'm gonna try to see if I can keep a bin of some of the shirts. Ideally, I would love to come back to crafting after all of this is said and done. It really just depends where life takes us. And I'm just gonna enjoy the now. And I know this is a dramatic change with my channel, but sometimes you just gotta do what makes you happy. And right now I am so happy. And I know I'm such in an awkward spot. I don't know where to talk to you guys, but basically we are going to just see where life takes us and kind of go from there. I'm really excited for the next chapter. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. But I originally was holding the camera because kind of wanted to show you guys what the house looks like. Again, we've had one garage sale, prepping for the next. So we kind of have stuff a little everywhere. Basically, I have been kind of storing everything on my kitchen table. So a lot of this again is more kitchen stuff. This is actually a piece that I had in my bedroom. And then this bin is stuff that we want to keep. So hopefully that will go into storage. And then the stuff on top is stuff we plan to bring into the camper. So I really have no proper organization for anything. This stuff is kind of a disarray. This are returns. This is coming with us. And then this is a TV. We're not sure if we're gonna sell it or not. So that's kind of where our world is going. And then this has kind of been like the dump all, like basically things that we definitely know that we want to get rid of. So I went ahead, I grabbed like lamps around, you know, lamps. I have some pillows. These are outdoor pillows. I have my bin. That bin needs to go, plus stuff inside. And then my clothes. And there's a lot of them, to be honest, especially down here, are a lot of my blanks. So hopefully they do really well. We will see. And then like this is bins of things that we are keeping. And then up here are things that we need to bring into like the RV. So again, zero organization. I'm doing phenomenal at it. It's so great. And then, yeah, my craft room. I ended up going through my craft room. I ended up pulling out more stuff that I figured I can go ahead and sell. And this is my closet at the exact moment. So kind of proud of what I've accomplished so far. A lot of this either will get packed up or it will go into the final garage sale, and we'll see where that goes. Yeah, so as you guys can see, a lot of the bigger pieces are still here. Our open house, as I'm filming this, is in 2 weeks. Well, technically, let's be technical. It's technically in a week and like 2 days. So, yeah, my husband has been buying stuff to prep for the RV. That was something I'm so mad at myself. I just thought about that. I was like, why didn't I film it? Basically, we both have different roles, and his role is basically prepping the truck for the RV because he does have a Ram 2500 diesel. I feel like I just said that wrong. I'm like, wait, did I not say that right? Anyways, so he's prepping the truck for that because we are doing a fifth wheel adapter. So actually, I don't even know if I mentioned it in this video. I don't even know where I've mentioned it, if I mentioned it, but basically we're selling the house completely. We are going to be going full-time RVing, traveling a little bit. We're not really sure on the length that we plan to do. We're thinking anywhere between 6 months to a year. We actually did purchase a piece of property. Either you've seen the video or the video is coming. Again, I don't know what order I'm putting things in. We purchased a property out in a new area. It's actually about an hour away from where we live here, but there it's a lot more what I call like country bumpkin. And that is my vibe. That's what I like. I don't like city life. I love the nature and I love country. If it was up to me, I would own multiple acres on a property with animals all surrounding me, and that would be something that I personally would do. But right now we are settling on a piece of property and we're going to be building our own custom home, which we have already found a floor plan, got in contact with an architect, and we are sending him over the plans right now because there's like minor modifications that we are going to be doing. And again, we're going to take you through every single detail of the next chapter of what we're doing with RV life, figuring it out, building a house. Kyle's actually a builder, so he's pretty good with all that. It's just a couple things that he will be learning new, such as like getting his own plans and doing permitting and things like that. So yeah, we're definitely learning a lot. We're making sure we're falling into guidelines with the area that we're purchasing. I can't get my words out. I really can't. I have so much on my mind right now, and I have so much in the garage that it's exciting, it's overwhelming, and yeah, I'm excited, but it's just, it's just a lot. It's a lot to take on. But overall, it's no hesitation at all. Everything really in my heart is going into the proper direction. So I'm really excited about that. But that is kind of where we're at this exact moment in time. Like I said, everything has just I've just been filming a lot. I've been editing. I've kind of been preparing videos just so when I do make that final announcement, I can kind of, you know, throw up some videos. Ideally, I would really like to stay two videos a week, but we might end up doing about 1 video a week, really just depending on where we're at, the area, what's going on in our lives, things to that degree. Oh, and then also, like I mentioned, Kyle is the one prepping the truck. We actually have been finding great deals on Facebook Marketplace, which I'm sure everybody knows about. And it was so funny because I mentioned it to him like multiple times, but then all of a sudden he was talking to a buddy of his and they're like, oh, look for that on Facebook Marketplace. And he's just like, oh, I guess he didn't think about looking on there, even though we've been looking at RVs like crazy all over there. But we ended up already picking up our 5th wheel adapter, brand new in the box. We drove all the way out to Wesley Chapel, picked that up, should have vlogged it, didn't even think about it. Honestly, it was a crazy day at work. By the time I got home, by the time I got off, he got home. I mean, we left, we're out there at like 7:30, so it was kind of late, you know, whatever. Then we met up with another person. He ended up picking up these like airbags. I'm not really certain, he would be more technical on that, but basically depending on the weight of the RV that we have, these airbags would basically bring up the back end so it's not like dragging when you're pulling. So again, we haven't really bought the RV. We definitely have an idea on the size we want, the style, or I should say like layout that we're looking for. And then right now we're just kind of just keeping an eye out on, you know, postings and just following up to see if, you know, they've been sold or what they're being sold at, things like that. Because we're definitely not buying a brand new one. We are buying a used one just because a lot of people you talk to, everyone says buy used. So I'm gonna take that information and run with it. So yeah, we're just gonna continue on here. And yeah, let's hope that we have another successful garage sale and we'll check in and see how everything's going. Got to show you guys, we sold everything out here except the hot tub. The hot tub is still in debate on whether we're keeping it or not. At this moment, we're saying yes. But yeah, all the furniture is gone, the rug's gone, the grill is gone. It is so weird to see it like this, but it's also refreshing because that means that things are selling.